So what is inventory and inventory turnover? Inventory are the goods that a company has on stock to sell to their customers. If we look at Countdown, their inventory includes all of the food products they sell to their customers. The inventory turnover is the number of times one of their food products is sold over a certain period. To calculate Countdown's inventory turnover, we divide the cost of goods sold by the average value. If the cost of goods sold was $12 million and the average value of inventory held by Countdown was $3 million, then the turnover rate would be 4. A turnover rate of 4 means that throughout the year, on average, Countdown's inventory will be replaced 4 times or more. Specifically, Countdown turns over their inventory every 3 months. The inventory days of supply calculation is closely related to the calculate Countdown's inventory days of supply. All we have to do is divide 1 by the inventory turnover, then multiply that by 365. Therefore, Countdown's inventory days of supply would be 91.
An inventory days of supply figure of 91 would mean that on average Countdown would hold on to their inventory for 91 days before selling it. For example, Countdown would hold on to these products for 91 days before they are eventually brought by customers. With Countdown obviously working in the supermarket industry, holding on to stock for 91 days may be too long due to the nature of some of these products that Countdown sells. Countdown sells perishable food products such as fruit and vegetables. Therefore, holding on to these products for too long will result in a loss in inventory due to the food products going off. Inventory turnover and inventory days of supply are two different concepts but represent the same thing. Inventory turnover looks at how many times they need to replenish their stock levels over a certain period, while inventory days of supply looks at how long the company has before their inventory runs out. For example, if a company turns its inventory over once a month, the inventory days of supply will most likely be around 30
Overall,
days.
in most sectors, and especially the supermarket sector, having a higher inventory rate is important. A higher turnover rate for Countdown means that they're generating more sales, or rather, selling all of the inventory more frequently. Knowing this metric is important as it can help the company to plan when and where they need the inventory. They will better understand how many products they will need to satisfy their demand whilst keeping the cost-related stock levels at a minimum. For some companies, inventory is considered their largest cost. For companies like Countdown, who have large amounts of inventory, their gross margins are actually quite low. This means that they are expected to have high turnover rates if they want to remain competitive. Greater control can be achieved by looking at turnover rate of each product. This will give Countdown a better understanding of which products are sold more and which are not.